Welcome to a day in my life as an artist living in Spain.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Buenos dias. Days always start with working out in the morning. It just puts me in the best headspace for the rest of my day. So I'm gonna walk to the park. There's this beautiful park that travels the whole way through the city. I actually learned that it used to be a river and then the river flooded and they had to fill it in. But it makes sense because the way it flows through the city literally looks like a river. I don't know if you can see, but my leggings came out of the wash covered in fuzzies. Can you see this? And I don't have a lint roller, but I found a luggage tag. So we're gonna try to use this to get all the fuzzies off. It's actually working impressively well. I'm gonna go fill my water and then we're gonna be on our way to the park. The sun feels so nice this morning. I just think I need to go to the beach and lay out because it feels amazing.
Okay, so I've been seeing these flyers everywhere, and each day they're printed in a new color. I think normally they're like telling you that they're gonna buy your car, or they're advertising flea markets or other little like shops that they have, but they're always just printed in one ink color, and I think they're so fun, so I've been collecting them, and here's my collection so far.
I don't know what it is, but ever since I moved to Spain, I eat eggs every single day. I eat an insane amount of eggs here. Like, I really didn't eat eggs like that in the States. Like, I liked eggs, but now I'm like hyper fixated on eggs here. It's crazy.
Okay, this wasn't my original plan for the day, but it is just too nice. I need to go to the beach. So I'm gonna go lay on the beach, jump in the ocean for a little while, and then I'll go back to my plan for what I was going to do today. That's one of the best parts about this season of life that I've currently been gifted, is that I have so much flexibility and I can just figure out my day as I'm going, and it's kind of unlocked a lot of creativity for me because it doesn't feel forced. I'm also reading The Artist's Way right now, and if you find yourself in any capacity of creative field or want to be an artist or think creatively, which we all are creative in a way, I highly recommend going through this course at some point. It will really challenge you and open up so many different new like pathways of creativity in your head that were blocked.
Clean and I'm eating soup. Doesn't really get much better than that. Okay, so I have a vision for a fun creative project that I want to work on this afternoon, but it involves late afternoon sun and papaya and some other fruit, neither of which I currently have. So I'm going to go acquire the one thing that I can acquire on my own, which is the fruit,
and then the late afternoon sun will come whenever she's ready. Okay, fruit stand run is complete. We acquired the fruit, and now I'm gonna clean up my room and get a wall ready. I'm gonna clear that wall so that I can take digitals against a blank wall. My idea is to take digitals with my old PowerShot, so it's still a digital camera, but it's very like light and airy and almost film looking. So I'm gonna do, I have a specific shirt I'm gonna wear, and it matches the color of the fruit that I got. And then I'm gonna do a split screen, so it's gonna be like, I'm also gonna take photos of the fruit and this flower that I saw on the way to the beach this morning that I took a photo of. And then I'm gonna split screen it with digitals of myself. I'll set you guys up here when I'm taking the photos, and you can get a little behind the scenes peek at what's going on. Get the framing correct for this, because this doesn't flip out, so I can't see, but we're just gonna test and start trying. As an artist, your online presence should reflect your creativity, and Squarespace gives you the tools to make that happen. Acuity scheduling. Manage appointments effortlessly with custom SMS and email reminders, plus seamless calendar integration. Logo creation tool. Design a professional logo in minutes using intuitive tools and icons from the Noun project. No design skills needed. Analytics. Gain clear insights into your site's performance, track traffic, sales, and engagement metrics like form conversions and popular content. Squarespace brings all these tools together, helping creatives like you efficiently run and grow your business. If you're ready to give it a shot, head to the link in my description to start your free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use coupon code SHMOOD to get 10% off your first purchase. Memory card full. That's how small this memory card is. I took 7 photos in one video. Okay, let me offload so that I can also look at these on my computer and then make a game plan from there. Because I'm not sure if I want to, I know I'm gonna do a split screen, but I don't know if I want to do a split screen horizontally or vertically, and that will depend, that will change whether I shoot horizontal or vertical. So I'm gonna review these on my computer quick, and then... Okay, so the lighting in the video looks better than the photos for some reason. So I'm gonna split screen and have the photo of whatever macro object I'm using to color match with my shirt, which is the flower, the papaya, and an orange, I think is what I'm gonna use as my 3. Those will be photos, and then self-digitals will be video. And then, yeah, and also, usually the lighting in this room gets really nice around 5 to 6 p.m., which is not quite yet. So I'm gonna take photos of the fruit first and see if the light starts coming in better, and then it might just be a little bit more glowy and fun and bright. So I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, so there's kind of a bad spot in there, and if you can notice it in the photos, I don't know if I'll use this because I want it to look nice. I don't know if I can scrape it out. I feel like that might make it worse. I wish I had a grapefruit, because I feel like a grapefruit would match this shirt perfectly, but I couldn't find one anywhere. I haven't seen grapefruit here. Here's the thing, I need a certain format of memory card for this camera since it's so old, and I only have one that's really small, so I can take 2 clips and then the memory card full. So that's what I'm doing right now, take 2 clips and then offload, delete, take 2 clips, offload, delete. But I don't think it's going to take very many to get what I'm envisioning, because it's going to be really short anyway. I only end up, like, the final piece is only going to be a few seconds long. And I got the fruit. I don't know if I'm going to use the papaya. Like I said, it looks a little funky. I'm realizing this shirt is not really orange. I'm going to set you back up here so you can watch me get these last few clips. And then I'm going to go chop and roast some veggies so that they can bake while I'm editing this. And then I think I'm going to take myself on a little picnic tonight in the park and on a walk to walk around and just look at things, because honestly I'm in a little bit of a mental rut today, and sometimes the best thing for me is to just not force anything to be created. Like, this project is fun and low pressure, but on these days when I'm like not quite feeling the best in my headspace, a lot of times it's just best for me to like give me space to look at things and dream and feel inspired by what's around me in nature, and not like force anything. And also, I think that being an artist has more to do with how you see and interact and play with the world around you than it does with the actual things that you create. Well, what you create does matter, but what you create flows out of the way you see the world. So yeah, I think that it's really valuable to remember that not every day you're going to be like making this insane piece of art or project, but every day you are an artist when you interact with the world in such a way that you notice details and you just see things from a very like unique perspective. I think we're all artists in that way. So yeah, just my little word of encouragement for anyone out there who feels like they're in a mental rut. I've been having a lot of those days, so I feel you. I forgot that I got these apricots also as part of the fruit project. So I might go take a photo of this quick, because that could work well. Okay, you guys cannot let me forget that I have veggies roasting in the oven. I'm gonna work at editing this while they're cooking, and then if I'm still feeling it, which right now I think I will be, I'm gonna go prance around outside and find a nice place to eat my dinner outside. So I need to listen to music while I do this. It's gonna make me feel way more inspired. The editing is going well. I'm excited about how it's coming together, but since I remembered that I also got these apricots, I'm going to put them in a bowl and get shots of them now, because I also decided that I want to use some video of the fruit as well as the photos. And so then I also have this half of the orange. I ate the other half. And I also like it in this bowl from a shot like this, better than what I had been doing on the cutting board. So here's the reality of what's going on. I'm going to clear space right here. Am I going to clean that whole area? No, I don't have mental time for that right now. So yeah, I'm going to clear this spot here and then take some photos and videos of the fruit. And that felt really fulfilling. I think that's gonna kind of bring my sparkle back, because I've been in such a weird mental rut the past couple of days. So yeah, I already feel better. This is a gentle reminder that If you're feeling stuck, sometimes you just have to go create something just for fun. I'm gonna go run off to the park because it is beautiful outside and I need to be outside for the rest of the day. Ciao.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Hey guys, it has been a few days since I filmed that day in my life, and I just wanted to hop on and say a few final closing thoughts of pieces that I hope you can take away from my experience in this random little day in my life. The first thing, and most importantly, if you're feeling like you're in a creative rut, you need to try to create something, literally anything, just create something. And I know it's so hard because I was just there, but if you can get over that hump of starting and you just make something, like, it can just something for fun. It doesn't have to be important. It doesn't have to have some sort of bigger purpose, but just like as a creative, making something is so fulfilling. And I did that little project and I woke up the next morning and I felt so much more like myself. Like, it was actually crazy how instant the results were. I think as creatives, like, creating things gives us dopamine. So yeah, just encouragement. Like, it's hardest to create things when you're not feeling inspired, and if you're not feeling like yourself, you're probably not feeling inspired. But you just have to try to, like, push through that and make anything, and I'm sure it will make worlds of a difference. At least it does for me. Second, if you are a creative person, like I briefly mentioned in the video, I highly recommend The Artist's Way by Julie Cameron. It will completely shift the way that you view your work and your creativity, and it was a really challenging but breath of fresh air for me to go through that book. It's almost like a course if you really stay devoted to it, because there's a lot of, like, exercises and like daily journaling that you do with it. And third, if you can't get yourself to create anything, just try to start with cleaning and organizing your space. Clearly I did not do that in the video, but anytime I'm feeling really stuck, if I'm like, okay, I need something process oriented right now, something that's not creative, and the best, like, process to start with is cleaning. I'll just clean my space, organize, feel like I, like, have things sorted out in my brain. Things feel a little less tangled in my brain, and then normally I'm, like, in a better position to try to create something. You saw the chaos of my room in that video, so clearly I did not organize before I started creating, but a lot of times that is a helpful first step. And then also paired with that, when things look aesthetic on the internet, there's an opposite side of the camera that's probably seeing a completely different scene. So just know, like, a lot of creatives are messy people, and it's okay if there's a little bit of chaos sometimes, but organization does help. So yeah, anyway, I think that's all. I was just journaling in the park, and I was like, I feel like I have some final wrap-up thoughts that I want to include, and that's really that. I hope you guys are all having a lovely day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.
All right, so be sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell notification, and yeah.